Hello everyone.
Welcome to the first science video on the channel.
Today's video is a science video on Introduction to Chemistry.
Hopefully this video won't be boring for you and will teach you something.
According to the Oxford Languages Dictionary, the definition of chemistry is
the branch of science that deals with the identification of substances of which matter is composed, the investigation of their properties and the ways in which they can interact, combine, and change, and the use of the processes to form new substances.
Basically, this means that chemistry is the study of matter. There are three main types of matter, which you all probably know.
They are solid, liquid, and gas.
You probably already know examples of each, such as ice, water, and steam.
But do you know the ways these molecules and atoms look for each phase of matter? And did you know that there are more phases of matter?
The other types of matter are plasmas and Bose-Einstein condensates, BEC for short.
Most of the time, you won't need to worry about plasmas and Bose-Einstein condensates because they're not as important.
In matter, there are pure substances and mixtures. There are two types of matter under pure substances and mixtures.
Under pure substances, there are elements and compounds. Under mixtures, there are heterogeneous mixtures and homogeneous mixtures.
Let's start by taking a look at pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances are just one type of particle,
like an atom. Mixtures are more than one type of particle,
such as air and salt water. Now let's dive into pure substances.
As I said, there are elements and compounds under pure substances. An element is not separable into simpler substances. An example of an element is helium.
A compound is separable into simpler substances, and water is an example of it. Right now, you might be wondering, why is water a compound and not a mixture?
We think that you will be able to understand that after we explain the definition of heterogeneous and homogeneous mixtures.
A heterogeneous mixture is not uniform throughout. An example is wet sand.
Or dalgona coffee. A homogeneous mixture, on the other hand, is uniform throughout. Examples are coffee and tea.
We hope that the pictures and the explaining helped you understand why water is a compound and not a mixture.
That's all for this week's video. If you didn't understand this week's video, feel free to comment down below and we will answer the questions as soon as possible.
If you learned something from the video, please don't refrain from hitting that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell.
Thank you for watching and we will see you in next week's video.